Hey y'all, it's Prince Sua, and welcome to another episode of the Prince Sua Experience. Today we're talking about this issue that's going on right now with society. A lot of people are afraid of being judged. A lot of people fear rejection, fear judgment, fear criticism from people. And I'm here right now to tell you that that's a form of emotional abuse. So you have to always be aware that judgment is a form of emotional abuse. When people cast a judgment on people, that has nothing to do with the person who's being judged. That has to do with the person who's being the judger, the finger pointer. People do not know anyone. People don't know anything about people to that extent. Only God knows what you're thinking 24/7. Only God is aware of what you are, where you've been, and where you're going to. So when people try to judge people, when people throw things upon you, that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with the person who's pointing the finger. And when you can understand that hurt people, misery loves company. Hurt people just want to see other people in pain because they don't want to feel alone. Nobody wants to truly feel alone because they're going through their issues. But to develop your sense of self, to have that power to know that you are enough. You were created by God in His image, and your power is already inside you. Every human is born complete. We're all born with our pain, our issues, our happiness, our joy. Everything is inside of us. It has nothing to do with the people outside of us. That's when you can come to terms with who you are. And that's when you should be able to walk tall. To know that if people are pointing fingers at you and saying anything negative about you, that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them on the inside of what they're going through. When you can understand that, that's when you can take your time and have peace and say, you know what? I see that you are saying something about me. That has nothing to do with me. I sense that you're in pain. I hope that you can find peace, but I'm going to remove myself from the situation, this conversation, so that way I want you to find your joy. When you can understand that everybody just wants to have joy, but we're all in pain. So what better way to spread our pain than to make other people hurt? That's when you can start to take control of your life. And I call this rising above your situations and people. It has nothing to do with disrespecting and belittling people. This is a way of you knowing that people are in pain. And if people are in pain, they're going to spread that pain. So if someone comes to you and says, I don't like you, you're this, you're that, I don't like that. I don't know why you did this. Why aren't you doing this? It's your fault. You. They're not talking about you. They're talking about themselves. It's called projection, which is something we'll go into later on. But find your peace right now. And when you can understand that hurt people, you should be able to rise above that and to know that you are power. If someone's talking mess about you, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. Find your joy. And when you can walk around knowing this, you should be more humble to people. It should be more of a feeling of freedom to be like, oh, I'm liberated right now. I don't have to worry about what you're saying to me because I know that you're talking about yourself. I don't want to attack you back. I'll hope that you find joy. You should not want to attack people. Only God can judge people and only God can reject people. If you love who you are, you could care less about people judging you. You could care less about people rejecting you. And you could care less for being abandoned. Now, this takes time and it's a very sensitive topic, but take your time to believe in yourself. Grow power and understand that if someone's judging you or talking down to you, it's not for you. That's for them. Joy to you and power to you always. I'm Prince Sua. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Power to you. The Prince Sua Experience.